When UPS took a picture that they delivered the box, the picture looked like this, but you turn it around, you can plainly see that it all leaked out. The lid was off of the hardener, and the hardener is totally empty. So I'm going to try to mail it back and see if they'll give me a refund, but I did order another one, and it will be here tomorrow. I mean, it's $109. So hopefully they'll give me another one, because I do plan on doing another project after this. So let me give you a quick tip. If you order liquid glass and one's empty or it leaks and you want to send it back, they will make you pay for shipping, and you can't go to a UPS store. You have to go to a distribution because it's a hazard material. So it's going to be a pain in the ass, and they're not making it any easier. I still have the dang package because they don't want to send it. They want me to go to US mailing service because, I guess because it's hazardous, which is weird because a lot of stuff in there had hazardous signs on it. But whatever, third time's a charm. I don't think I will use liquid glass again. Oh, how satisfying is that? Okay, and making my router sled, I come up with the 5.5 for the router, and then I'm gonna have sides on it. So then I'm going to cut a hole all the way down for the router piece to fit in. Got liquid glass all over my drill. Drill a hole, cut this out. I really hope I didn't make it too snug, but I use this kind of board, melamine board, so it'll slide easier. Now I'm going to measure where my hole is going to be. I need a flat surface, and I am trailer park trash, so I don't have a garage. So this deck I built a decade ago. The boards are kind of warped, so I'm going to put the board on top here and see how flat it is and see if it's nice and level, and then I'm going to go ahead and do my planing right here. Let's talk about perfect timing. This is how much sanding you have to do. From 40 to 600. This will give you a little idea of what it's going to look like. Now I have to go back. I'm going to mix some blue and stick it in all these little holes. Okay, I made some more blue and I filled in the holes. Kind of let it overflow a little bit so it messed it up. So I'm going to go over it one more time, and then I'm going to do a flood coat. Okay, now I'm going to take the saw and cut around the edges just a little bit off all the way around where I got in a hurry. And you can see where the tape was wrinkled. And then I'm going to go around with the router and make it, instead of square, it'll be rounded. Oh. I bought the wrong damn bit. I thought it was the one that rounded it off, but it's actually cutting a groove inside of here instead of rounding it off. Son of a gun. I told the man at Home Depot what I was doing, but obviously he didn't understand. Now that I made that mistake, I'm going to have to go through and cut a little bit off so that groove ain't in there. It sucks. So I just won't round off the corners because I'm not going to Home Depot again. So I cut this much off. And instead of rounding this, which it would have been easier when you put the epoxy on for it to round off, but I'm just going to have to pay attention and make sure that the epoxy runs off and it goes down the sides. Okay, I wiped everything down, let it dry so it's nice and smooth. I put it up on 2x4s so the epoxy can run off. So now to make sure it's nice and straight, good and even, good and even, so the epoxy won't run in one direction. It's level, so I think, but a lot of it's dripping off here and into the floor. Getting the bubbles, the dripping, the runs. Well, here's where I made my mistake. This is the wood that I'm going to cut up for the next table, and the heating vent is right there. When it turns on, all the dust from this, because it hasn't been messed with, is actually going up and landing on this. I mean, you have to look really close, but I see it. Here and right here. See the little pieces? So I might have to put a real light sandpaper over it. It's been 9 hours, and I came in and took the 2x4s from underneath it and put the melamine board under it with the tape on it so it won't stick and I won't have a hard time picking it up and turning it over. I sincerely appreciate the people that take the time out of their day to watch my videos. I know that I get a little nerve-wracking, but I really appreciate you. I can't express that enough. Thanks so much for watching.